baby, I'ma give you what you want.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jets and the Ravens, and it's coming up next.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me, as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is off. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week, it really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stuffed at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
To throw, Rodgers. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw. and even more so, picked it off.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Running once more with Henry. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2. Another run for Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Will be our first points here. No! Off the crossbar and no good! And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, that fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Wilson's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. They go right back to Hall. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Gets this one to Andrews. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Markers reset, ball at the 37. And they send a man in motion. Out of the gun, Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Henry on 2nd, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Jackson now on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Jets football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll get this one to Adams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Rodgers. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's trying to push. He's got it deep downfield. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second and 3 now. A give right side to Henry. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. 1st down from the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. A tight end in motion now. Trying down the middle with Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Third and long for him here. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on. So he makes up for his earlier miss in the game. He knocks that one right through, and it's important for him to move past that early miss, Kate, because you never know if he's going to be needed for a big moment when we get to the fourth.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jets offense now set to take over. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throw complete to Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw by Rodgers. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
He's got Andrews. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throw for Jackson. Complete. Derrick Henry. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. A draw now. This is Henry. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. He gets 3 on the run, and now a couple of options for him on 4th down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Tucker's kick is up and good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Xavier Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they'll take over, facing a 6-0 deficit. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. It's taken in by Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson finds Aguilar. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. This will be caught by Adams. He's got a gain of 6 there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to him. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Rodgers. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll go right side with Hall. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Rodgers here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
We see the Ravens making their way out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They run. Here's Henry. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's a give for Henry. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And second verse, same as the first. He's bottled up at the line of scrimmage.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Jackson now on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets take the lead on that successful kick. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Now a run with Henry. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They send Aguilar in motion left. Lamar now from the gun. He finds Aguilar. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. It's Henry on the carry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running once more with Henry. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Rolling left, buying some time. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens with 1st and 10. Now Jackson. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Motion man sent left. Throwing again is Lamar. Aguilar with the grab. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Henry will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trying to run with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Lamar. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens push their lead to 6. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Able to hit Hall, complete. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Looking to throw. Throw complete to Williams. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. He lofts it deep left. And the floater falls to the deck. We've reached halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where it was the Chiefs who were able to come away with the home victory. The Chiefs needed a strong finish, and they got it, as the victory there caps off a 12-5 regular season. The Ravens were led in that first half by who else? The former MVP Lamar Jackson. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Ewert. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Ewert.
All right. We are back and about set to begin the second half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, he's got Andrews. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. 1st down, ball at the 36. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down give to Hall. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Henry on the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, Henry. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another run for Henry. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Lamar off to play fake. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. He was looking for Zay Flowers, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Now here comes the New York offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Play fake, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. He'll get this one to Adams. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This will be caught by Adams. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
We get a break in the action as trainers come out for an injured player. It's Devontae Adams who's shaken up after that one. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Rodgers. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing once again. Rodgers. Gets himself free. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Rodgers here from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Bass's kick is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Henry on the option. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice, once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. 1st down, here's Lamar. He'll get this to Henry. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. A give to Henry. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down throw for Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 9-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets out to begin another drive. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. And now it's second down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That throw finds Conklin. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that creates...
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Again, Rodgers. Conklin brings it in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down throw by Rodgers. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that. Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Bass's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Deontay Hardy to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. So a tough spot now, this is 3rd and 9.
It's 3rd and 9.
They bring a tight end in motion right. Jackson now on 3rd. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that brings up 4th and long.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And it'll be their football. This offense ready to get going again now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. Throw complete to Williams. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Play action with Rodgers. He's going to push one deep down the right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. And he finds some space up to the 22-yard line. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. A give right side to Henry. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Tight end motioning right. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Going with King Henry here. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he gets this forward to the 19. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. It could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's taken in by Henry. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Henry running left. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to him.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13. Now Jackson off the play action. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. He's got it! And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bullock's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now this offense getting set to work here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. To throw is Rodgers. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They run. Here's Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now a run with Henry. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Gets this to Bateman. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third down, 1 yard to go. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running once more with Henry. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Jets' 39-yard line.
Tight end in motion left. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. He's still going at the 30. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's a give for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
They motion a receiver left. They'll throw on 3rd and long. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
Preston Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now this offense ready to head back out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now a pause. Looks like somebody was banged up on that play, and that's Garrett Wilson being examined out there, hopefully for nothing serious. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Adams. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Offense up to the line fast. Again, Rodgers. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw again, Rodgers. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing once again, Rodgers. He's on the move. He's keeping it. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Jets trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 23. It's taken in by Williams. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. The 50. The 30. Gets the 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Rodgers coming back after the pick. Gage makes the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. First down throw by Rodgers. He stays up. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now Rodgers. He'll get this one to Adams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This one finds Gage. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
One final shot here. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes down to a knee, and this one's over. They're on their way to the AFC Championship game. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they took care of business just as you'd expect. expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.